Okay, free time activities. It means to say you are free. It means to say like is the leisure time that you don't need to work. Okay? Free time, it means to say you don't study, you don't go to school, you don't do anything. It means to say you are free. Free time activities is the leisure time that you don't need to work. Another meaning is that people feel themselves relaxed and stress free. And then another meaning is that someone likes doing certain activities. Okay? You do things on your free time. If you're going to look at the picture on your right, you do have the children playing different kinds of game. Baseball, volleyball, tennis, and then surfing. So that's the meaning of free time activities. Grade 5, remember that our lesson is all about free time activities. But at the same time, we're going to learn the present perfect tense. Okay, how do you do the present perfect tense? It is an action started in the past and continuing in the present. It is when the time period referred to has not finished, it's present perfect tense. If it's an action repeated in an unspecified period between the past and now, so that's present perfect tense. So 1, 2, 3, those are the meaning of present perfect tense. Okay, grade 5, look at your screen because teacher Francis is going to explain how are you going to do the conjugating the present perfect tense affirmative. Affirmative, okay? Because you do have a formula on your screen. You do have their subject plus have or has plus past participle. Okay, and then you do have an example. Francis has flown a kite. Okay, remember, if there's a plus sign, it means to say affirmative. Affirmative. And then the formula, you do have subject, have or has, and then past participle. Okay, past participle, it means to say verb number 3. Okay? Fly, flew, flown. That's why your answer there is flown a kite. So Francis has flown a kite. Okay, this time grade 5, conjugating the present perfect tense negative. Okay, how are you going to do the negation? So you do have their formula. You have subject, have or has, and then not. So negative, there should be not, N-O-T. Not, it means to say may die. And then plus past participle. Okay, always remember, if it's negative, there is a minus sign. So look at your screen. You do have example there. Francis has not flown a kite. Again, Francis has not flown a kite. And then if you're going to look at your screen, teacher Francis wrote there, has not equals to hasn't. It means to say it's the same. So you can say Francis hasn't flown a kite. So again, has not equal to hasn't. Have not equal to haven't. Okay? Take note with that. Okay? Don't forget. Okay, this time grade 5, conjugating the present perfect tense in a question. So if there is a question mark, it means to say question, kam. So you do have their formula, have or has plus subject plus past participle. Okay? So again, the past participle is the verb 3. Like for example, fly, flew, flown. That's why flown a kite. Flown is the verb 3. That's the past participle. Okay, look at your screen. There is a question mark. And then if you're going to ask question, you're going to do like this. Has Francis flown a kite? Okay, again. Has Francis flown a kite? Okay, look at your screen because I'm going to give you a summary, okay, or a review. How are you going to do the affirmative, negative, and then question? So, plus sign, affirmative, minus sign, negative, and then question mark sign, it means to say question, come. Okay, grade 5, practice together with teacher Francis. Okay, positive or the affirmative, Francis has flown a kite. Negative, Francis has not flown a kite. Or you can say, Francis hasn't flown a kite. And then question, has Francis flown a kite? Has Francis flown a kite? Okay, we're going to practice how we do the conjugating the present perfect tense. Look at your screen. There's a boy surfing the internet. Okay, so the plus or the affirmative, you're going to say, he has surfed the internet. He has surfed the internet. And then the negative, he has not surfed the internet. Or you're going to say, he hasn't surfed the internet. And then the question mark or kam, has he surfed the internet? Has he surfed the internet? Okay, grade 5, look at your screen again. There is another example. Conjugating the present perfect tense. We're going to do the affirmative, negative, and then question. Okay, you have to look at the picture. The girl is actually watching TV. So if you're going to say the affirmative, you're going to say, she has watched TV. She has watched TV. And then the negative, she has not watched TV. Or you're going to say, she hasn't watched TV. And then the question, you're going to say, has she watched TV? Has she watched TV? And then look at the picture. You do have there kids playing games, basketball, soccer, rugby, and then baseball. Okay? So again, affirmative, negative, and then question. So the affirmative, you're going to say, they have played sports. They have played sports. And then the negative, they have not played sports. Or you're going to say, they haven't played sports. And then the question, have they played sports? Have they played sports? Okay, look at your screen again. You do have there a family. They are inside a theater or cinema. Or if you're going to Westgate, you do have there SF Cinema. Okay, again, affirmative, negative, and then question. So look at your screen. Follow teacher Francis. Okay, we have seen the film. We have seen the film. And then the negative, we have not seen the film. Or you're going to say, we haven't seen the film. And then the question mark, or the question, have we seen the film? Have we seen the film? Okay, look at the picture. There's a boy playing drums, listening to music. So we're doing the affirmative, negative, and then the question. Okay. I have listened to music. I have listened to music. I have not listened to music. I haven't listened to music. And the question, have I listened to music? Have I listened to music? Okay, remember this is still conjugating the present perfect tense, and then we do have pictures of free time activities. We are going to use the free time activities because it's part of our lesson. Free time activities and then present perfect tense. And then if you're going to say conjugating the present perfect tense, it means to say you're going to practice how you do the affirmative, negative, and then question. So look at your screen again. We're going to practice. Grade 5, follow Teacher Francis. You have ridden the bike. You have ridden the bike. And then the question, you have not ridden the bike. Or you're going to say, you haven't ridden the bike. And then the question, have you ridden the bike? Have you ridden the bike? Okay, that's how you do the conjugating the present perfect tense using the free time activities. Okay, grade 5, you don't have to worry because we do have your English homework number 18. So this homework is equivalent to 20 points. So the direction is free time activities. Look at the picture. You're going to look at the picture like 1, 2, 3, and then make your own negative, okay? Negative sentences and question sentences, okay? So you don't need to write the affirmative, plus you don't need, okay? So it means to say you're just going to write the negative sentences and then the question mark sentences in present perfect tense, okay? So it's like the same as the structure or the practice that we did with our lesson. Again, make your negative and make your own question. Look at the picture and then you have to base your question and then your negative sentence by looking at the picture. Grade 5, follow instructions, okay?